All rise, Mother Frosters. Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Frost Frosty presiding. You may be seated.
All right, so we're here today with Mr. Claus and Mrs. Claus. You guys have been together for 600 years, and now, Mrs. Claus, you are asking for a divorce, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, we'll start with your side, Mrs. Claus.
Thank you, Your Honor. I would like to start off by saying that Mr. Claus ended our marriage way before this. You know, he is always grumpy. He never makes me hot cocoa anymore. He doesn't buy me flowers. I'm lucky if I get a candy cane for my birthday, Your Honor.
That's completely unfair. She told me years ago she doesn't even like birthdays.
Please, Mr. Claus, you will have your chance to speak. Continue, Mrs. Claus.
Thank you, Your Honor. At least someone has manners. You know, sometimes he can be colder than a snowman in the peak of winter.
Oh yeah, because you're just so warm, huh?
Mr. Claus, I've warned you already. Do not interrupt again. Okay, Mrs. Claus, let's get into why we are here today. So along with asking for a divorce, you are also asking for 80% shared ownership of the toy shop, spousal support of $10,000 a month, and custody of the 12 reindeer excluding Dasher. Why not Dasher?
Well, Your Honor, I love all of our little reindeers, but Dasher can be a little son of a snowflake sometimes. I mean, perhaps that's why he's Santa's favorite.
Yeah, I get that. I've got 3 penguins at home myself, and I just wish the oldest would choke on a fish. Well, anyways, Mrs. Claus, I know that 600 years of marriage can put a strain on things, but is a divorce really necessary?
I'm afraid so, Your Honor. Especially after he cheated on me.
Order in my courtroom. Mr. Claus, what do you have to say about all of this?
Oh, come on, this is a load of gumdrops. Are you guys all really going to believe this?
You and your little ginger whore are a load of gumdrops.
Wow, so mature.
Oh, now you want to talk about maturity. Who cleans up after you? Who makes you dinner? Who washes your suit?
Order. That's enough, Mrs. Claus. I've allowed you to speak, and now it's Mr. Claus's turn.
Thank you, Your Honor. So what had happened was, I was throwing a little workplace get-together with some of the elves, and I may have had a little bit too much eggnog, but I didn't do anything wrong. We were just dancing, and a slow song played, and then Elfa invited me to dance. So I accepted. And, well, Mrs. Claus walked in at a bad time, and she thought me and Elfa kissed.
I see. And Elfa is one of your employees?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mrs. Claus, what makes you say that Mr. Claus and Elfa were kissing?
Because I saw them, Your Honor.
You didn't see anything. We weren't even facing you.
Is this true, Mrs. Claus?
Well, I mean, yes, but he was dancing with her. He was dipping her. What else was I supposed to think?
We were just dancing, and I dipped, that's all.
Mrs. Claus, I hear you brought a witness.
Yes, Your Honor. One of our reindeers, Rudolph.
Rudolph, come to the stand, please. Please tell the court what you witnessed that night.
Well, like Santa said, he was going a little heavy on the eggnog, but in his defense, maybe he didn't know what he was doing. But yes, Your Honor, he did in fact kiss Elfa. In fact, not only did he kiss Elfa, he was kissing everyone. Mrs. Claus is lucky she only witnessed the one.
You know what, Rudolph? You know what, Rudolph? That is why no one ever wants to play games with you.
I knew it. You lying sack of coal. You know what, Santa? Frost you. I cannot believe I spent 600 years of my life with you.
I've heard enough. In the case of Claus versus Claus, Mrs. Claus, you are granted 80% ownership of the toy shop. You will receive $10,000 per month in spousal support and have full custody of the reindeer, excluding Dasher, of course.
This is a load of gingerbread. You can't do this. Do you know who I am?
Someone get him out of my courtroom.
No, you can't.